Hey there, my friends. Coach 𝐸𝐻𝐭 here. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. I know I am because I was able to go get my hair did because my hairdresser is open. Yay! Okay. Anyways, in this video today, I am going to talk about 5 things, not 10, 5 things that you need to ditch to have success in your network marketing or affiliate marketing business. I'm going to get into that today. So this is for you if you are struggling with basically habits, behaviors, and thoughts that are keeping you from leveling up and having the success that you know you need, you want, and that you deserve in your business. And we all go through this. Hello, we all go through this. So these are things that need to be learned, that need to be taught, that need to be mastered. So in this video, I'm going to reveal 5 things that you need to ditch, that you need to swipe to the left so that you can have success in your network marketing, affiliate marketing business, and get to where you need to be. Okay, so my name, if you're just watching this, my name is Coach 𝐸𝐻𝐭 to Turnip Seed, and I am the creator of Built Like a Boss Academy. Okay, that is my place on the web where I help network marketers and affiliate marketers learn how to leverage Facebook, right, a free platform, and be able to build their business on social media without having to do paid ads. Okay, so that's what I do. What I want you to do right now, if you're watching this, drop your name in the comment section. Let me know that you're here. Okay, so if at any point while you're watching this, you feel like, hey, coach, you know, I need some assistance in my business, I'd like to talk to you about that, shoot me a message. All right, let's get right into it. I'm going to reveal the 5 things that you absolutely must ditch to have the success that you want in your business. Okay, number 1. Okay, number 1 is entitlement. Okay, I think that is something that's big in our industry, is this sense of entitlement in our network, right? So what happens is people come online and they see the success of other people online and they're like, yeah, I deserve that too, right? I deserve it, and I deserve it now, right? They see things like checks like these that people have earned. But one thing that they didn't see, that they don't see, is the hours that people have put in to learn their craft, to master their craft, that process, right? So what begins to happen? People begin to then blame, right? They start assigning blame, right? They start blaming their company. They blame their comp plan. They blame their sponsor who didn't call them back, right? And in their sense, there's this sense that these things validate, right? So if, you know, people want to validate something external to them instead of taking responsibility for their own success. One thing that was very important to me personally, when I came online, I made a radical decision. I said that no sponsor, no one person is responsible for my success online. It is my responsibility to learn everything I need to learn. It's my responsibility to find the information. It's my responsibility to do the work. And it's my responsibility to create my results. And that's something that nobody wants to make anybody do, is to take responsibility for their own personal success, right? So we deserve success. Every single one of us deserves success, but we earn our success online. Okay. Some, of course, will have success faster because there's all these variables that go into place. One person might come in with no knowledge of how to set a system up online. Another person might come in with a basic understanding of social media, right? So to the person who doesn't have those things, they might have to start at a different learning point than another person. Other people master things faster because they spend more time actually focusing on mastery and applying, right? Some people learn but don't apply. So there's all different variables. But the thing that needs to be consistent is everyone has to pay their dues in this industry, period, or any industry. You can't have success in anything online without paying your dues. So the sense of entitlement, number 1, ditch it. All right. Number 2, negativity, right? Self-defeating thoughts, complaining, things like that, right? Now, in fairness, we all have them. If you don't ever have a self-defeating thought that pops into your brain, I don't think you're human. I think you're a robot. Okay, so they all pop in our brains. But what sets aside people who begin to have success online or have success online is that they have a process for which they can not only curb those thoughts, but ditch them when they come. For example, if you have a process of daily self-development, right? You listen to some motivational something that helps you elevate your mind, right? And when those thoughts pop into your brain, you have a process to replace those thoughts, right? So for example, something pops into my brain like, you're not enough. You're not like so-and-so and so-and-so. You can't do that. You'll never win, blah, 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 right? I write that thought down on a piece of paper and I look at that thought on paper. Is that thought real, or is this fear manifesting itself in me in the moment? And then when I decide that, hey, okay, that's fear manifesting itself, I tear it up and I throw it in the garbage. That can't come here no more. Okay, so that's my process. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what Coach Shen does. Okay, so negativity, self-defeating thoughts, complaining about everything, right? Successful people don't get to any point in their business by being negative, okay? And one thing about negativity and complaining is that when you start that process of doing that, it's almost like a train that you can't stop. You begin to attract that in your business. You'll attract negative business partners, you know, things like that, or you won't attract anybody at all. So what you need to do is think about, am I the person that I want to attract in my business, or am I becoming the person that I want to attract in my business, right? You need to be becoming the person that you want to attract. Are you consistent? Are you positive? If you are becoming those things and working on those things, you will naturally attract those things. Okay, so work on negativity, work on self-defeating thoughts, work on ditching complaining so that you can get to where you need to be in your business. Number 3, comparisons and a willingness to go through a process. Okay, it kind of goes to the entitlement that I was talking about before. But again, most beginners, most people online do not see that. What you see, right, when you see someone having success is the middle to the end of the road, right? You didn't see the ugly phase. Every online marketer, network marketer, affiliate marketer goes through ugly phase. What is that ugly phase? That ugly phase is crying because out of frustration because you don't understand something and you feel stupid, right? That beginning phase is not understanding something. That beginner phase is not understanding where to get started. That ugly phase, right? That ugly phase is doing things that you think work and it don't work because you're doing the wrong things, right? So these are all processes. So don't look at the end result and compare yourself as a beginner to someone's middle to end result, right? You have to realize that everyone goes through a process. They go from beginner to intermediate to mastery, right? So don't compare yourself to someone else's journey. You don't know their road. You don't know if they started with a certain foundation that you don't have, that you got to learn and build, right? So don't do that, right? You didn't see them putting together videos and capture pages and following up and all those things like that, right? So don't do it. Just don't even do it. If you're doing that, be like, doop, doop, today that ends. I'm over that. Okay. Oh, Cece said, girl, drop them nuggets with the truth bombs. Yes, ma'am. All right. Number 4, impatience. Okay. We all want super duper fantastic results, right? We all want super duper sky high income, right? But what you have to ask yourself, first of all, that is always possible online, right? But is it the norm? As a immediate beginner, you're going to have that speedy result in your first 30 days. No, it's not likely, right? But you can begin to say, in my first 30 days, I'm going to set the foundations so that in my next 30 days, I have my foundation set up. I have my routine set up. I know what I'm doing, right? And I'm building something. And then the income begins to come. But here's the reality. Most people are so impatient with their results that they never even do anything. Soon as a week comes and they did something and they didn't get a result in a week or 2 weeks or even 3 weeks, right? They give up. Now they're on to shiny object syndrome, another opportunity, another program, another this, another tool, another, and they never have success in any one thing as a result of what? Impatience with the process, impatient with the results. And, I get it. Everybody wants to make 2,000. I want to make 2,000. I want to make 5,000. I want to make 10,000. Okay, cool. Are you willing to go through the process to build that, right? It will take some time. So once you get that in your mind, that is one of the first things that you can do for yourself is to say, you know what, this is going to take some time. I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to go through the process. And I'm going to make sure that I'm following the right activity to get the results that I want. Now, if you're doing the activity and you're like, I'm not getting the results, that's when you need to check. You need to check in with somebody, check in with your sponsor, check in with a coach like me, and be like, am I doing the right things? So something's not adding up here, right? Because that is important. It's just like, you know, when you take a course online, you go get a tutor, right? Or you take a course, right? Well, I'm saying online because in Corona, everybody take a course online, right? You take a course. You might have an A minus or a B plus, but you want to get an A. And you're like, well, what do I need to do? What's the difference between being a beginner and an advanced, right? What do I need to know? That's why people get coaches, right? I have a coach, okay? Number 5 is excuses, okay? So this is like, again, this is like an ugly thing that people don't want to talk about, right? Excuses. So people have all types of excuses. I have to check my excuses too. And I'm glad my girl Cece on here and Gwen's not on here, but Gwen be checking me too. She's like, no, boo. Get over that, right? So do you have an accountability partner to check you when you are giving excuses to yourself? Do you have one? Do you have someone who holds you accountable to doing what you said you were going to do? Or do you let yourself off the hook because you don't feel comfortable, or because you don't understand something, or because something became hard, right? So you have to be willing to ditch excuses. Excuses like, I can't do this because I work. Okay, sorry, boo. Someone out there is working 60 hours. Someone out there, and myself, worked 60 hours and built a full-time income, right? Still work my business in the nooks and crannies of my day. There's people out there who they are caretakers to sick parents and still run successful businesses, right? And built successful businesses, right? My spouse doesn't support me. My family doesn't support me. You know, I can't do videos. I won't do videos. I'm not techie. All these excuses that we give to ourselves, right? And do you also bounce back when mishaps happen in your business? Okay? Mishaps, mistakes, all types of things happen to the best of us in anything, right? Do we bounce back, or do we just close up shop, or we stay stuck in that negativity and then it just breeds into your business, right? Do you do that? Okay. So what I would like for you to do first, if you don't have an accountability, get one. This is why I make all my students and my VIP, they all have to have accountability. I'm like, get your accountability. Who's your person, right? They have to have accountability partners. It's very important. Okay. So what I want you to realize is that it really is time to move. It's time to do a few things differently. It's time to develop brand new thinking, to develop brand new results. So if you are realizing that you need to ditch one of these 5 things, it's time to start making a plan to ditch these 5 things. And again, I'm going to repeat them: entitlement, negativity, comparison, and unwillingness to go through a process that everybody has to go through, right? Impatient, and excuses. Okay. So if you're watching this, and again, if at any point you feel like you need some assistance in your business to grow your business on social media, to know the right daily activities to do, message me. Okay. Also, if you're not already in my free training community, which is Built Like a Boss Academy, get in there. Okay. Get in there. That's where I give tips and yada, yada, yada. It's in there. All right. And then, of course, if you're one of my subscribers and you're watching my live stream on YouTube, make sure you smash the subscribe button so that you see when I go give more tips, tricks, and things like that on how to grow your business on social media. So that's it, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know your best takeaways below, and I'll connect with you there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.